My worst days
Mm-hmm.
are better because of you. My worst days are better.
I love
So again,
that.
we're lifting
I can
the
say
floor.
that about you.
If one falls down, if he's got someone, I'm just saying that when I do fall, or when I am in that low place, it is higher. It's lifted because of the relationship that I'm in. My life should be like a covering for her. That when the storms come or troubles come or issues happen, that I become
It's
a
a
covering.
refuge, a safe place.
Yeah, it sure is nice to get home and find the comfort of my wife, the comfort of my home.
Yes, that your home is that safe place. God help us never dread going home because of the lack of these things there.
Your home, it matters. You're there to make a difference.
Home Matters Podcast.
What number is this?
172.
Welcome to Home Matters Podcast number 172.
Yeah,
That's
that
hard to
sounds
believe.
like a lot, doesn't it?
It is a lot.
Yeah.
It's over 3 years.
That's right. We started
A lot of transformation that has taken place over 3 years. We hope it matters in your life.
I know. I hope so.
I
believe it does.
I think we get some feedback. We love feedback. Always share the podcast. We'd love for you to do that.
Yes.
Not because we're the only ones, but we
That's
do
right.
believe
There's
there's
some
some
good ones
things
out there. I listen to some others.
can help you along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, what I tell people all the time, especially when we're kind of pushing the podcast and different events we do, is it's just the matter of you taking some time every week to make sure that you are receiving some information, some wisdom, some knowledge, some encouragement. Yes. About your family, your marriage.
About your home.
Yeah. So listen, thank you. Of course, you, the people that are listening. So I'm just saying thank you.
This is time, we're going to jump into Ecclesiastes today. We're going to.
Okay.
And,
I like this passage.
Yeah. The whole thing there is trying to figure out, what's life all about.
Yeah.
So we just got this.
The question, what is life about?
Solomon's supposedly the wisest man that has ever lived. Or
he had a lot of money too.
Yeah, he did. But, when he's saying that a lot of times life just comes up.
Vanity.
Yeah, just empty.
Yeah.
Just grasping at the sand, So, again, with that, maybe we
I love his instruction here, though.
Jump in.
Chapter 4. I'm going to read the passage, and then we're just going to look at maybe some principles we can apply to our life.
Yeah, and this
sound good?
Some of you back in September, we were in Charleston.
Oh, yes, we were.
We kind of hit these there. So, again, if you heard those, it's kind of, maybe this is a reminder. Maybe if it's said twice to you, maybe it's something you need to read.
Yeah, I love this. And studying and reading for that events when we kind of just tripped over these. Not that we'd never read them before, but it just kind of hit in a different way. So, going to share with you today principles, all right? Ecclesiastes 4, verse 9. Listen, 2 people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, verse 11, 2 people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but 2 can stand back to back and conquer.
Back to back.
3 are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken.
Yeah, and that one statement there is just the invitation. I think that I think the truth is 2 are great, but you invite God into the middle of it.
Yes, I know that last verse is used. Sometimes I've seen it. Well, a lot of times, really, in a marriage ceremony.
Yeah. Well, this whole passage is used where they braid the cords.
Braid the cords, the 3 braided cord.
A couple of times.
I'm sure you have, all the people you've married.
But the thing is, there's just, I think, 4 truths here, 4 principles that you can apply to your life and your relationship, and realize that, man, I've been called to this thing in relationship. And, I know this is just kind of in general, 2 are better than 1, talking about relationships with anybody, good close relationship. But at the same time, I would say let's apply these in particular to marriage.
I think that's good.
Way.
We can do that. And each one of these talk about the other.
Right.
Maybe the benefit, how we should be looking at the other. I know a lot of times in our relationship it's easy to look at just self all the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I think these are good for that. So
you said in marriage or just life?
Well, in
It's
life,
just
we
life,
look for
right?
ourselves. Yes.
Yeah. So, again, when we talk about the other,
Mm-hmm.
that can be any relationship.
It can. Yeah. The first part, verse 9 says, 2 people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. So, first here, I think you see in verse 9 that we're committed to the success. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Of the other. As your wife, I'm committed to your success. I'm committed to you reaching all the potential, the destiny, everything that God intended for your life. Then as being together in this relationship, I'm committed to that. And
I think that has to do with the mind that says, 2 are better than one. That I think it really kind of flies in the face of the world we live in, because most people look at others. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people in a relationship just to see what it benefits them.
Well, you hear that all the time, right? You need water? We don't have any. Just thought I'd ask if you need.
If I have to, I'll step away. But again, I think that is kind of the MO of the world we live in. Sometimes we look at people as to what, if I got a friend, then what is the benefits? It's friends with benefits, right? Kind of thing, right? We've heard said, but again, I think that.
And in marriage, in relationships, you hear that so often, I'm just not getting my needs met. Not that each person's needs are not important. We're not saying that at all. But if we only go into the relationship always about, my needs getting met and I'm happy and this is going the way I want it to go, we've missed it, because the word says it's about making your life better. I know we say that. You say that all the time in our church we lead, and talking about service and serving one another. It's always about making somebody's life better and not taking away from you, right? But adding to your life.
Yeah, that's it. And at its core is, what do I add relationally? What do I add to this person? How can I add to their life, not take away from it? And again, I think that when we see that statement there, it says, 2 are better than one, and in that we help each other succeed. We're committed to that, the processes, the changes, the transitions of life, that we're committed through that.
All those things we vowed to, right?
Yeah, to make sure
marriage vows.
To make sure that you're reaching your place, that you're always tapping the potential of your life. Again, I don't ever want to be subtraction. I don't want to ever just drain. I don't want to drain your life. I want to be, I want to funnel into your life. I want to be able to add to your life. I think that's true relationally with anybody.
With anybody. I have a little wooden thing that I found in a store somewhere one day. It says, "Don't be a fountain, don't be a drain."
Oh yeah, love it.
I mean, in any relationship, in your work environment, at your church, in your community, wherever you are, be the one that's bringing life, that's bringing help, that's about serving, and not the one that's always pulling on everybody, right?
Yep.
All right, what about this one?
Look at this next
verse 10. If one falls, is that right? The other can reach out and help him, but someone who falls is in real trouble. That's the NLT version. Is that right?
Yeah.
So look, the point there, committed to elevating, lifting, raising the other up. Always about lifting you.
I think that always that in relationship, to realize that everybody can get into places of heartache or hardship or trouble. And my commitment is to always kind of raise that place, raise that low place.
In the hard times, right?
Yeah, I always
in the
say
trouble.
we're raising the floor. You've heard raising the ceiling. I think that a lot of times relationally, one of the keys to a healthy relationship is I'm willing to pick you up.
That's good. I like that.
I don't want to leave you where you are. I always, it's kind of like the heart of God. God loves us too much to leave us where we are. And that's true, I think, relationally with with us as human beings as
I
well.
love that.
And I know that through life, the fact is we don't have to live in the fear. We talked about isolation a couple of times ago.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to live in the fear of being left to do life alone.
Yes.
And there are a lot of people out there that maybe you may feel that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would still say I'd encourage people there to find healthy relationships that can add to their life and pick them up.
People that you can add to their life and they can add to your life as well. Because, man, I mean, trouble's coming. We know that. Hardship. Every day is not going to be my best day. And there's some days you just need somebody to lift you up, to encourage you. And hopefully we're both doing that for the other, so that at the end of a crazy work day, end of a day where, it seems like everybody's been against you, that you don't go home and feel that same tension.
Yeah. Here it is right here in a nutshell.
Okay.
My worst days
Mm-hmm.
are better because of you. My worst days are better.
I love
So again,
that.
we're lifting the
I can say
floor.
that about you.
Yeah. So with that, again, relationally, I think that when, Solomon wrote that, he said if one falls down, if he's got someone, I'm just saying that when I do fall, or when I am in that low place, it is higher. It's lifted because of the relationship that I'm in, and I think I have to be really committed to that. That I don't, that I don't pile on when things are bad. I don't push further down. That I'm committed to lifting you up.
Yeah, you mean you don't when your spouse has had a bad day.
Yeah, don't
you're
pile
not the
on.
one that just piles some more
pile on and make it worse. And I think that is a commitment. Good. I think that it's easy to get stuck in places sometimes in life where when things are not well or things you don't feel good or things are not going right, it's easy to get what I call the mully grubs. And you're just down about everything. You just become
down
cynical.
About everything, about everybody.
Yeah, just kind of get cynical.
Yeah.
Just look at everybody with
those half cup empty or the cup half empty people, right?
Yeah, glass half
Negative
empty.
Nancy.
Yeah, glass half empty.
All those sayings we use.
Yeah, but again, I think that is what we have to make a commitment to. That I'm here to lift their life. So with that.
I love that. What you said. I mean, some of you just need to text that to your spouse right now. What you said. You said, my very worst day is better because of you, right?
Exactly.
That's a good text. I like that. Hint. You ought to send that out.
You, my worst days are better because of you, baby.
Yeah, send that to me.
You say it that way. My worst days are better.
Yeah, put worse like in all caps.
Yeah, because of you. Because of
we got to move on. Okay, I do like that though. We're trying to help you out. Hey, if you're listening, text that. That's
every once in a while.
There you go. Okay, look, committed to the comfort of the other. Listen to verse, 11. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm.
Yep.
How can you be warm all by yourself?
Yeah, and that is a statement of comfort.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. And
man,
comfort in different ways. Like, yes, in my actions and what I do, but what about the comfort of my words?
Yeah.
That I'm offering words. Man, I mean, we could go into how many verses about what the Bible says about our words, like words of gold, apples, gold apples, and not, words that just take away and always.
Not rotten apples, right?
Yes. But the comfort.
I think that, again, if I'm committed to a relationship, I think that, what we find in this world sometimes is comfort is very fleeting. It leaves very quickly. I believe when we're in a healthy relationship, again, just like with marriage, it does become, everything about my life does become a source of comfort for my spouse, or my life should be like a covering for her, that when, the storms come or troubles come or issues happen, that I become
it's
a
covering. It's a refuge, a safe place.
Yeah, and that is, again, what it's like to be cold, right? The shiver of the night,
You like cold, I don't.
I like cold, but I like to get warm. I always remember that. But the fact is I like the cold weather. I like cold atmosphere as far as the weather. But I also like to find the warmth I like the cold, but I like a good fire, right? So
a good hot bowl of soup.
Oh yeah, chicken stew. Don't talk about that right now. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Look at me. I'm fading away. If you're watching out there,
myself.
I'm about to fade away right now.
Do we have a plan for eating after this?
I do have a plan. But anyway, there's a place that we do bring that into our. I'm committed to that. It is a safe place. It is a covering. It is an umbrella. My relationship with my wife, my relationship, is I find comfort in her. She's a covering to me. Always. She's a covering for me, and I always can find a safe place. Life can kind of come at you sometime. Ministry can kind of come at you, but it sure is nice to get home and find the comfort of my wife, the comfort of my home.
Yes, that your home is that safe place and refuge for you as a couple, but for your children as well. You said it.
Yeah,
I mean, life is crazy. The day's long. Work. Everybody at work doesn't like you. Everybody at school doesn't like your kids. And, if we can find that place, God help us never dread going home because of the lack of these things there. But help us to have a desire and be excited about, I've thought before in my own life, in my own day, if I can just get home.
Yeah.
You get to that place some days where this is just crazy, just, a lot of things going on. And if I can just get home, if I can just get back to Eric, if I can just get to my safe place. So man, our relationship with our spouse, should be that. And,
this last one's kind of the same thing where it says two are better than one because we can defend each other.
Yes.
And back to back, we can conquer anything.
Yeah.
And again, I love the picture there.
I do too. I love that.
You think about two people standing back to back defending. Yeah. We're completely surrounded. We're completely aware of everything that's around us.
Yes. I mean, resistance is going to come, right?
Sure.
And when we're by ourselves, I mean, you don't know the picture there. You don't know where it's coming from. But when you have a partner in the Lord, when you have a spouse that God's given you, man, you're looking at all angles.
Yeah.
I'm protecting you. You're protecting me. I just, and in that, there's strength to keep moving along this way.
We're committed to that. Yeah. I'm committed to protecting and defending my wife. I won't let things come her way that I know would harm her. I'm always aware. So again, as we stand together, we can conquer anything that this environment that we're in, this culture that we're in. As long as we stand together, we can defend. We can defend this relationship. We can defend. And we started out talking about the other, right? It always is about the other. It's not just about survival of self. It is always about survival.
The concern, the care.
Yeah, keeping this relationship.
Other. Yeah, and key there, you said it at the start, is the third strand of that cord. There's some battles that, Eric and I together, we can fight, we can win. There's some battles in life, we got to have that third strand.
I don't want to do any with just us.
No, none of them. But I'm just saying there's some things that come along that, we think all the manpower in the world, it's not gonna help when we come upon those things.
Yeah, three-strand cord. It's not easily broken. And again, with that, I hope that all of you out there can realize that, man, marriage, the family, the whole institution that God created has been under such assault. And if you would ever realize, who the real enemy is, believe it or not, your enemy is not your wife,
not your husband, right?
It's not even
your kids.
Yes, but there's a real enemy that is out here that is attacking, assaulting the family.
Yes. And
the reason we talk about home all the time is because this thing's under assault. And we hope that maybe you realize, hey, God has given us each other.
That's right.
Look, he's given us each other, that we stand together and that back to back we can defend and we can conquer anything. You can make it through anything.
That's right.
You can overcome anything.
Be encouraged in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the end. I mean, you got the Lord on your side.
Yeah.
And hopefully you got your spouse on your side, right? You on my side?
Oh, every day.
Just
every
making
second.
sure. Just making
And
sure.
and we got to be committed to that. Again, a commitment is that, again, we said it earlier. You're going all in.
Yes.
You're totally given to the relationship. You're totally given to the other.
Yeah.
And in that you'll see every day. You may be out there, I just kind of sense this right now. You may be out there and you feel like you're all alone. Maybe even as a married couple, you may feel like you're not together. Why don't you just consider the possibility of going and just maybe talking about this passage and just saying, hey, to your spouse or to that relationship that's splintered or fragmented, why don't we come together? Let's realize I'm going to commit to you. I'm going to commit to this relationship. And man, if two people do that and then invite God into it,
nothing that you can't make it
no
through,
telling
right?
what could happen
Absolutely
in that relationship.
nothing you can make,
Again, go ask forgiveness. Go repent.
Yeah,
Go do it over again. And just watch what can happen.
That's good. Man, heed God's word to your life today. We believe it'll make a difference every day. Man, we love you. We love your home. It matters to us. And more important than that, it matters to God.
Yeah.
And He's on your side. So don't forget that.
Can't wait to see you next time. And always remember, your home matters. See you then.